Hello, I believe I'm live. Welcome to my Dragon Age Origins stream. I'm Pat Luther. Let me actually pop over here and start this thing. So, I am Pat Luther. I am a science fiction and fantasy author, and I'm playing Dragon Age Origins and talking about the writing within this game. Yeah, and I say a lot. Let's see. As you can tell, this is entirely unscripted. And let us begin. Let's see, we are in Dragon Age. I'm going to start my, what do you call it? Stream manager on my phone. So if anybody is there and wants to make a comment or ask any questions or say anything, feel free to type it in there, and I should see it pop up in my chat, and I'll be able to respond to it, hopefully. Sometimes I don't see the comments, so bear with me if I don't hear them. Let's begin. We've gotten most of the various groups that we had to get together to get us to the Landsmeet, where I am, I believe, about to... Oh, yes, we just are here to rescue the princess, the queen, the daughter of the guy whose name I forgot, and which for some reason the game is not making any sound. So I don't know if it's making sound on that end. Oh boy, so I get to do some more debugging here. Let me pause this for a moment. Pop over here, make sure this is on. It is, and I can hear that in my microphones, but for some reason I could not hear the sound of the game, and I can't tell if you can hear it. So I do see I have a couple viewers there. Any of you, can you hear the game itself sound? Because I cannot hear it on my end. And I don't know why. Let's see. Audio. Stereo sound. Sound effects, music, all these things are all the way up. Let's see. Can you hear it now? No, of course I can't hear it now. Okay. I don't like this. For a while, the sound wasn't being captured on Twitch, but now I can't even hear it on my end. So let me try this again. Let's see. Okay, options, game, controls, audio. I mean, that's not much. All it does is let me set the various pieces. Supposed to give you stereo sound even if Windows configured differently. Okay, so that may not make any difference. Okay, Dragon Age restarts. Okay. I'm going to try restarting it and see what happens. So, welcome to my stream where I debug why Dragon Age isn't giving me sound. I was going to talk about the writing of the game, but, you know, we adapt. Okay. What is interesting, because I could hear it earlier. Launch Dragon Age. Yes. I can hear that sound, and according to the monitor here, it's being broadcast to you too. So we'll see about this one. Okay, it's quiet now because it's a splash screen. I can hear it now. Starting the game. Okay. Zoom. Is it going? Yeah. Now I can hear stuff. The crackling flames, the music in the background. I'm trying to remember where we are exactly. We came here looking for the queen. Let's see, tortured noble, you freed Oswin. Okay, so I want to tell Sigurd about whoever Sigurd is. Templar might give you a signal ring he wants you to do over to his sister Van Alstana, which I'm going to do. Okay, so I gotta remember to get both these people because both of them are going to be in the Landsmeet and they will vote on my side. Maybe there's the two missing people who I still don't know about. Okay, you've killed Hao and his pet man. Oh, that's right, I killed Hao. Queen Honora should be free. Go quickly before Margot signs you. Okay, so I need to go up to her room and free her. Yes, there was a force field surrounding a room, and I got something off the mage, which should let me through the door of the force field. Okay, and in the mini map, there's a lot of red circles, which is, a lot of bad guys coming up ahead here. You used a key. Excellent.
Lovely.
And there they are. I'm going to poison my swords. Demonic poison sounds fun.
Don't belong in here.
Start attacking. Okay. A lot of people. Mostly I'm keep it on meters. That was all of them. They're not so tough. Which I'm playing on easy mode too, so that helps. Okay.
As you desire.
That's a fun one.
Of course.
And of course, gotta loot everything.
As you desire.
Okay. Oh, yeah, some of these will just have stuff. Money, money, money. 28 silver pieces is how I'm so rich. I have what? Oh, almost 1,000 gold pieces. So I can buy pretty much anything I need to at this point. Okay, so I'm going to continue down here where there are more soldiers even waiting for me. Save so I don't have to fight that battle again. Yeah. Repoison my swords. They're everywhere. Okay. I hear dogs off in the distance. I'm not sure which of those dogs I hear are from Dragon Age and which are my own dogs in the backyard and which are the neighbor's dogs across the way. There's a bunch of them.
The armory is closed.
Wait.
Who are you?
Sorry. Guess I did actually have to come in here.
Well, all right. As you desire.
And again, if you're writing this as a novel, something like this, all these fights in a row could be a very exciting scene. I would kind of match them together into one big, huge fight scene, not go blow by blow. You know, something we were beset by wave after wave of castle guards. I had no idea there were so many I felt sorry for the half elves who had to mop up afterwards, or something to that effect. You know, so you can summarize a lot of that kind of thing. Where am I going? Is this the way I want to go? I think so. Oh, look, more. About there was a brief respite between battles where I could reapply my favorite poisons to my swords.
Right.
Would be a fun way to say that.
As you desire.
I felt bad for the dozens of soldiers I had to kill
Of course.
who were just following their duty. But I had to weigh that against the tens of thousands of civilians who would die if I did not end this blight. And the thousands who were displaced and dying every moment
Well, all
that
right.
they were delaying me. Remember, I've got the safety of the realm here in my hands. Because, as Grey Warden, my job is to end the blight. The politics I have to get involved in because... let's see. What am I trying to get to? I'm trying to get the other way. I'm going the wrong way. I have to get involved in the politics just because I need to get the people to band together to help end the blight. Grey Wardens can't do it all by themselves.
Thieves! Brigands in the house! God, help us!
Oh, oops. Sorry, okay. I'm going the wrong way. Let's go this way. I didn't actually have to slaughter all these men. Turns out I could have just avoided them all by going the right direction. Oops. I'll explain that to Lord Howe later. Yeah. It's not a guard, that's not a guard, that's a soldier. There we go. Barriers down. Hello, my queen. Cutscene.
My thanks.
What? Why is she an empty suit of armor? Little Star Wars reference there at the beginning. I'm gonna go with that. Aren't you a little short for a guard?
I look more the part than you do.
Yeah,
We
good
must
point.
go quickly and avoid notice. If Howe's people find me, I'll be killed. And my people will insist on escorting me back to the palace, where my father may also have me killed.
Good point. It's there's something wrong with the graphics though. You know, it's a very old game. What, 15 years? No. Yeah, 15 years. The game came out in 2009. It is now 2024 as I play this. Which way do I go here? Dungeon. Okay, I guess I was going the right way. Or I would have had to go through there anyways. Oh, no. Estate exterior directly behind us. I could have gone that way. Like, well, uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't have gone this way.
Warden, in the name of the Regent, I am placing you under arrest for the murder of Rendon Howe and his men-at-arms. Surrender, and you may be shown mercy.
I will stone down. You don't know the whole story. I think I can talk my way out of this.
We have killed so many other guards. What do a few more matter?
You're not
Why
helping.
stop now? Calthrion is all that stands between us and freedom.
What?
Are you sure this is what you
Alistair.
wish?
Killing them just reinforces Logain's lies about me. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
I'm surprised this ended peacefully. Bring the wardens. Logain doesn't care about the rest.
Wait, what?
Eamon, we have a problem.
God, sorry.
We have more than one, I think. I
Yeah.
suspect we're going to need a good plan, or a lot of knights, or perhaps both.
Calm down. What has happened?
The wardens have been captured.
And I don't have a head.
How could this happen?
We
Never
have a
mind
problem.
that. The question is how
Sorry.
to free her.
Surely you mean them, Your Highness. We need Alistair too.
Yes, of course, I meant Alistair too. Calthrion will take her to Fort Draken.
Yeah,
Getting
sure.
in will be no small feat.
Alistair too. Yeah, there's glitches in the some of the what do you call them? Models. Yeah. Hello, dead people. Tortured people. Okay, this does not bode well. So, yeah. I'm not using any mods because the game kept crashing, so I turned off all the mods. Oh, and here I am in my underwear.
Oh, you're awake. I was starting to worry.
Okay, remember earlier back in the werewolf thing when I said how much it annoyed me that the games and movies would put people in their underwear when they meant them to be nude. Because a lot of times they don't need to be nude, so they could just be fully clothed. And if for some reason they couldn't be fully clothed, like a werewolf, right? They change, depending on what lore you're going, their clothes can change with them and be part of them. And when they change back, they're fully dressed. Or their clothes can be shredded. In Yellow Tipping Coffee, that's how it happened. And there's reasons for that. It reinforces the vulnerability and limits how many times they can change and wear because they can't just be naked at places. But also, it makes no sense for their outer clothes to be destroyed when they change into wolf form, but not their underwear. But they have them dressed in underwear just as titillation for the audience, I guess. In this case, it's different, though. In this particular scene, we're here because, I mean, it makes sense, right? Where they would strip our armor off and leave us just in the small clothes, but there's no reason to take those. We're obviously not hiding them. You know, I'm not hiding the two-handed sword in anything I'm wearing. So, anyways, that goes there. So this actually makes sense to be dressed like this at this point in the cells. So I'm going to ask Alistair if he's all right, because I know where we are. We're in the dungeons of Lord Howe, or what's her face. Are you all right?
I've been worse. I'll be better still when we get out of here.
Well, let's get out of here. Try to escape. Okay, we can do
I
that.
hope you have a plan.
Zervin approves. Okay. All right. We are captured. New quest. Rescue the queen. Oh yeah, that's Sarah Calthrion. Logain's lieutenant cut off your exit from Nora got away in the confusion. Perhaps it'd be a good idea to speak to Arl Eamon about that. Okay, so Nora got away, which is good. You're captured while rescuing Queen Nora from Howe's estate. You are now in Fort Dracon. Sorry. You were captured while rescuing Queen Nora from Howe's estate. You are now in Fort Dracon, and Logain no doubt has plans for you. Perhaps you should try to escape before you learn exactly what those plans are. That's probably a good idea. I don't know why that one's not active. But let's go. Let's see. What is this? There's an X here. Prison. It's locked. I'll be all sneaky. Hey. Well, that was easy. I just almost got
Trying to be tricky, are we?
Yes, we are. Alright. Sorry, jailer. Let's hope you have a key to cell doors. That'll help. That's all you had? What about the sword and the armor? We could use that. Alistair could have used that. Okay. Let's, I'm gonna sneak around a bit.
They won't do a thing.
Okay, anybody in here? Nope. What was this X? Oh, that's just marking the room. I mean the prison. I knew that. And those are the tortured people we panned through in the cutscene. Oh, it's not very jail-like. Okay. Let me go down here and see if there's a chest. Maybe it holds our belongings? Oh my god, it does. All my stuff. Hey, look at that. What about Alistair? He's got all his stuff. What's this? Paragon Longsword. Okay. Well, that was a lot easier than I expected. Let's see. All these people are dead. Ooh, sorry, dude. Read a meme about the rack where it says for a there's probably one point in it where the stretch feels really nice. But then it stops doing that. This isn't the way out. Wait, yeah, that's where I came from. This is the way out. Go to get out. Okay, Alistair, stay behind me a bit.
Whose name are you?
Oh, nope, we can't.
Hey!
I love that when I kill him with below the belt, because it's like I killed him by kicking him in the balls to death, which sounds like an awful way to go. I think being run through with a sword would be less. Yeah, that's probably pretty painful too. I've heard a gut wound is like super painful. I don't plan to try it in real life. I think in my couple of novels, both my urban fantasy and my high fantasy, I've mentioned people getting gut wounds and that it was really awful and terrible. I have no direct experience with that, but I have read that. And I'm assuming that the people who have said that are telling the truth. There are some guard uniforms here. Oh yeah, let's put on the uniforms. Alright, and now we're guards.
Of course.
Okay, how do we get out? Main hall. Probably left and then out. Right.
As you desire.
And already this armor doesn't fit. Got to lay off the mince pie.
I don't care. I'm stealing it.
What's the password?
I forgot the password.
Blighted green recruits. Nobody gets through without it.
Well, I could try. What are they gonna do? Stop me? Trying to kill me? Do I want a big fight here? All of Howl's men? Let's see what happens. Yeah.
What's the password?
Password 1?
Did you forget, or are you just daft?
Daft.
Blighted green recruits. Nobody gets through without it.
So I can open the door, but I can't go through.
What's the password?
Nope.
That's kind of fruity for a password, don't you think?
Blighted green recruits. Nobody gets through without it.
Cute responses, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna need a password. How do I learn the password?
What's the password? Oh, that's just being silly.
Blighted green recruits. Nobody gets through without it.
But I'm leaving the estate, not trying to sneak into the estate. That doesn't make any sense. Unless you're thinking prisoners are going to come through dressed as guards. But what's the chance of that ever happening? Okay, so did I just leave the main hall? I think so. Colonel's office, he probably knows the password. Let's look in the officer's armory. Maybe somebody left it on a piece of paper. Yeah. Hi, do you know the password?
Hey, are you relieving me? It's about time.
Yes, sorry I'm late.
Good. Mind the blighted chainmail? The commander will skin us both if he finds any rust.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Ooh, money. Why do they have a chest full of gold in the armory? No. Okay. And what's in this room? This is Colonel's office and storage. Okay. Maybe somebody wrote the password in the storage room? I don't know. It's possible. I'm sure I have to go to the Colonel's office for some reason. Oh. What is it? My pocket. Oh, he wrote it down, kept it in his pocket. How convenient. Can I pickpocket? That's very funny. Let's see. Can I pickpockets? I mean, I'm a thief. I should be able to do that, right? Speaking. Death. I don't think there's a pickpocket skill in this game. Could have sworn there was. I thought there should be. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. I'll try talking to him first. And it doesn't help. I can take 2 guards.
It's too dusty in here. The Regent ought to hire a maid. It's too dusty in here. The Regent ought to hire a maid. It's too dusty in here. The Regent ought to hire a maid.
Okay, maybe it's because I'm stealthy.
It's too dusty in here. The Regent ought to hire a maid.
Okay, what we need... Apparently I can't talk to them. Or I can, but that's the only thing they'll say. That sword doesn't go anywhere. Okay. How can I convince him to give me the password? He has it in his pocket.
Of course.
I'm sure there's no pickpocket skill. Stealing. There we go. Character's quick enough to pull for small items from others. Oh. Look at that. If I had put points into here, I could have done this. I bet Zevran put points in there. And I can't attack him. Or can I? No. Nope. Nope. So I can't attack him, and I can't do that. So, what do I do? Let's go talk to the Colonel. I knew I was going to have to go to the Colonel's office. That's this one, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so, again, if I was writing that novel, that could be a humorous scene. Of course, aside from the limitations of video games, I would have always been able to try to pickpocket it. Maybe I couldn't be very good at it and I'd fail, but I could try. Or since I overheard the conversation, overhearing that conversation, without some way to get that by killing him, stealing it, knocking him out, getting him really drunk, whatever, you know, getting on their good side. You know, maybe Alistair could, I don't know, you know, have Alistair seduce him. That's always a good one. So, you know, that's a classic, right? Seducing the guard. I don't want to do it, but, you know, I don't know which way they go.
Lovely.
Maybe we'll get lucky.
What's that? Ah! You must be the new recruits we were expecting. You're late. The rest of your patrol is in the storage room. Find them and get yourselves ready for inspection.
Okay. I think that's the ones we do. We're ready for inspection.
Did you need something?
I was told we should get ready for inspection.
Thank the Maker. What are we going to do about him, though?
Is there some problem?
So the assistant quartermaster is a little miffed with us at present.
I told you we should have put those potatoes in the cellar straight away.
Uh-oh.
Some things went amiss. Mistakes were made. The quartermaster got chewed out by Tern Loghain, and then he chewed out the assistant.
And now to get back at us for landing him in trouble, the assistant quartermaster won't give us our blades. And you can't pass inspection without a regulation sword.
Ugh. Okay, let me handle him, because I know that's what it's going to end up doing.
He's down the hall in the armory.
Yeah.
Maker, help us.
I can do it. At least persuade is a skill I know. Which way is the armory? Officer's armory. Regular's armory. Okay. Forward and left. This one. Right. Assistant quartermaster. He's not here. Maybe he's in the officer's armory, which is this one.
Contraste secret girdle. He's gone.
Well, don't just stand there. Get your blade and let's report to the colonel before he gets back.
Okay. Regulation blade. I don't see one. Weapon rack. Okay, item received, I guess, is a regulation blade. Guard regulation sword, there we go. Duncan Staker. Well, I won't show him that in the inspection. Quest updated. It seems Colonel has decided that you are one of the guards assigned to patrol details. You rounded up the other guards and obtained the equipment you needed. It's time to present yourself to the Colonel and hope you pass the inspection, so I can go out on patrol. And of course, once I'm out on patrol... Doom doom doom. Colonel's office. I think he's the one doing the inspection, right?
So, you think you're ready to go on your first patrol mission, do you?
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
That's what I like to hear.
Ah.
You there!
Enthusiasm.
Yes, sir.
Stand up straight. You're a soldier in the King's army, and the King's own men don't slouch. And you!
Yes, sir.
Stop fidgeting. You can fidget on your own time.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Kiss ours.
You there, Blondie.
Yes, sir.
What's the one thing a soldier can't do without?
What do I tell him?
Discipline.
Discipline, sir.
You're not as dumb as you look. See to it you all act like soldiers of Ferelden out there. I expect a lot of you back here by sunup. Now get out of here. Make her watch over you.
All right. Somehow you managed to convince the Colonel that you were a soldier slated to go out on patrol. With any luck, you should be able to walk out the front door. Let's see. Apparently I'm in charge too. Okay. Where's the front door? Forward and to the right. password? Oh, sure.
Password?
Rabbit, I think.
Going on your first patrol, are you? Good luck.
Oh, thanks. Thank you, guard, for remembering it.
And so I
Stay
shall.
sharp out there.
Yes, sir, we will. Oh, I guess go through here to get out. Oh, regards, heading out on patrol. First time ever out of the castle. How many halls are there? Is this the exit? I don't know.
Good luck out there.
Oh, thank you. Looks like front door. Walk out the front door. Because we're guards. Yay! Okay. Where we go? Fort Draken, that's where we are now. Back alley. I think all these places we've been to. Don't need to go now. Market District and Arl of Redcliffe Estate. That's probably where we should go. Straight there.
The Maker obviously intended that you be the one to find the urn. I admit that I had thought it to be a myth and nothing more.
Okay, let's... Oh. I am back in all the way. Duncan's figure... Oh, I lost my, sword. Duncan's sword? Ooh. Or do I want... Paragon longsword? Why can't I equip it? What's wrong with Paragon longsword? Requires 35 strength. Oh, that's not mine. What did I have? Did I have Duncan's sword? Alistair, on the other hand, should be holding the... No, Paragon longsword. Yes. Okay. Everybody else has their swords and weapons. Stuff. Everybody should get a better staff. Oh, wrong with a great sword. No, she's got right. Wade's armor. Okay. All right. Let's see. It's probably a quartermaster somewhere I can get rid of some of the stuff at. There are things they need to do. So rescue the queen. And I got away in confusion. It'd be a good idea to speak to Arleman about this. Hopefully she's back here. Sigurd Meyer. Okay, I gotta find Sigurd, which is probably in the tavern, I think. I don't know who that person is. Okay, let's go here first. I think it's marked on my map. Yeah, rescue the queen this way. Forward and to the right. There they are.
Maker's breath. It's good to see you in one piece, my friend.
Indeed. We have been praying for your safe return, Lord.
Okay. I don't know why she has no head. It's a glitch somewhere in the program, and it's just hilarious. Okay. Yeah, it's good to see you're all right, Honora, now that I rescued you.
I was uncertain you would respond as you did, considering the consequences. I am glad you did. Thank you. Now, however, we must work together, and quickly. My father has gone mad. I didn't believe it at first, but he is gripped by a paranoia so severe it prevents him from seeing sense. He saw me as a threat, yet even now I'm certain he will be telling the nobles you are dangerous murderers that have kidnapped and mind-controlled me.
Oh, right.
He may even believe it.
How would we control your mind when you have no head? Okay, I'll stop. Can he still take the throne without you?
Perhaps. It will be more difficult for him, but if my father says the Grey Wardens are the enemy, many will believe it. He is a legend.
It's true. Our position in the Landsmeet is not strong, and this does little to help us.
At least that snake How is dead. That alone will not be enough, however. My father is committed to his path. You will need ammunition for the Landsmeet, and there I can help. You have only just arrived in the city, so perhaps you are unaware of some recent events. Denerim has been in turmoil since Ostagar. Many people here are angry or grieving. Strangely, the unrest is worst in the alienage. Few elves accompanied the army. They should have little reason to be upset. Which means that How and my father must have given them reason.
Yeah, by
I
purging
don't know what is happening there, but I am certain my father has his hands in it.
A useful lead, Honora, but you could have sent this information with your maid.
That is true. I feared for my safety as How's prisoner. But to tell the truth, I sent Elena to you because I hoped we might join forces. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet. But you also need a stronger candidate for the throne. You need me.
Oh. And just how are you stronger?
I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough.
Right.
And decent. But even with his blood, he is no king. You think only I can see it? Not only that, Alistair is a Grey Warden. It will look like you are trying to put a Grey Warden on the throne, despite your claims. I am a neutral party.
Just got a
and
point.
I am already queen.
Honora, you are indeed Kaelin's widow.
She can be queen.
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general.
Alistair doesn't want to be king.
Truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years. Kaelin, I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said. For now, I think I will retire to my room. Warden, when you have a moment, I ask that you speak to me in private.
Okay. So she's got a good point. Alistair's probably in favor of her being king.
Well, she's quite spirited. I remember when Loghain first brought her to Denerim. Poor Galen was a good boy, but Honora was always 2 steps ahead. Had him jumping when she snapped since the first time she batted her eyelashes. I cannot help thinking she may be trouble, but we should keep her close, all the same.
Okay. So, Loghain is the only trouble I care about is one of the options. But that's not true. I don't care about Loghain. I'd put Loghain on the throne if I thought that would help defeat the Blight. Right? So, keep it in mind, Grey Warden. Only real goal here, defeat the Blight. Of course, you got several goals along the way to reach that. Now, who's King of Ferelden afterwards? I don't really care. One king is the same as another to me. Especially because I'm an elf. I grew up in this alienage that they're purging here. So I got to go check that out. Also got to talk to the other people who I've helped rescue so that they can support us in the Landsmeet. I think this whole thing is a matter of getting everybody on our side before the Landsmeet happens. That's how politics usually go in these things, right? All the maneuvering and negotiating is done before they get to the Senate chambers or whatever the Landsmeet chambers are. It's all under the table and behind the secret doors, which is what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to go talk to Honora. So, reasons for Honora to be the queen. She wants it. She knows how to keep people together. She's already the queen. She's well respected. People will rally behind her. Can I trust her? Probably not. Can I trust her to send troops to defeat the Blight? Hopefully. If she does, then if I can trust her to help defeat the Blight, then we're good to go. I know I can trust Alistair, but he doesn't want to be king, and I don't care if he does become king. I may let him off the hook at this point. So here we go.
This is an alliance of convenience. For the moment, we are united against Loghain.
Yeah.
Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Honora means to give up her power easily. Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain.
I think she would make a better ruler than Alistair.
Honora was a capable administrator for Caelan's lands, but she has not a drop of royal blood. We did not fight the Orlesians all those years just to lose our royal line in a single generation. Not when there's a surviving son of the blood.
So, yeah, I got my own personal opinions on that. Now, the whole one true king thing and royal blood is a big thing in fantasy trope. It was a big thing in England for 1,000 years, you know, or most of Europe. The whole idea that kings are kings because they have the blood of the royalty, and God or the gods have ordained it so. But, you know, I'm an American. We fought this big war about that in 1776. And we haven't looked back until recently when we decided, well, never mind. But okay, the game is political, so I'm going to talk a little bit about politics from time to time. And there are people in the U.S. who think that the president is ordained by God, but those people are wrong. And that's just the way that is. President's elected by the people, and his lineage doesn't matter, and his... Excuse me. Sorry, got a bit of a cough still from last week. Shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter. Ordained by God doesn't matter. Chosen by the people by a popular vote. Or the electoral college, as the case may be. But... where is it? Oh, yeah. So, this guy thinks Alistair should be king because he's got the royal blood. Janilla, I don't care about that. Royal blood means nothing to me. I'm an elf. I'm not even human. Screw these human lords and their games. I'm going to put the person on the throne who's going to give me the troops to defeat the Blight. Maybe she'll be, you know, grateful enough that maybe she backs off on the elves a bit. That's a long-term goal, and that's nice. Maybe she's a better king than her predecessor. Maybe she's not as oppressive and horrible. I'm guessing she would be, but nothing's going to change. So long-term, for the good of the kingdom, Alistair is better king, but for short-term, it might be Honora, and if we don't defeat the Blurite, there is no long-term, so we want the king or queen on the throne who is going to defeat the Blight, and so there will be a future for Ferelden, even under oppression. So that's where we go. And I'm going to argue with Eamon about that for a bit. But Alistair's mother was a scullery maid. How is he better? Is Alistair right here listening to me talk about this?
Thanks. I'm right here.
His mother was.
Guess he is, yes.
His father was Merrick, for whom we all risked our lives to win back the throne. I only wish Merrick had taken more time to instruct the lad in the politics of ruling. I did my best, but we all hoped Caelan and Honora would secure the succession.
Honora, see? Honora, so she's fine. Maybe Alistair should marry Honora. There we go. Let's do both.
Are you serious? No, never mind. I don't even want to hear the rest of this. You two just keep talking about me. I'm going to stand over here with my fingers in my ears.
That would certainly solve a lot of problems and put forth the strongest argument before the Landsmeet to remove Loghain from power. With Therin blood on the throne and Honora's wisdom and popularity, Ferelden could present the most united front against the Blight. Unfortunately, the marriage would never happen unless they both agreed to it. And I've seen the way Alistair looks at you.
Yeah, well... Hey, troubles of two people don't amount to a hill of beans in this world. Yeah. If we don't defeat the Blight, we'll regret it. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not today, but soon, and for the rest of our short, horrible lives. Okay. Or something like that. Okay. Thinking. Never mind. I'm going to move on. But yeah, sometimes when you got this giant war and a world-ending doom, maybe a love affair is doomed, and that's the sacrifice you got to make to save the world. Politics. It always comes down to the politics. That's why I love this game so much. You got these kinds of distortions. But I've got work to do.
Of course. If I might make a suggestion, go speak with Anora. She will either be a powerful ally or a powerful enemy. And the sooner we know which she is, the better.
Okay. New quest unwrite. Okay, let's, since we're already here, let's speak to Nora first. Actually, I'm going to speak to Alistair first. See what he thinks of this.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away.
I have some questions.
Of course.
Oh. I guess I don't have questions for him about the whole king thing. I'm going to ask about the joining. I don't remember asking this one. What changes about you after the joining? I'm going to ask, what changes about you after the joining?
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
Don't avoid the question. I want to know.
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see."
No, so he knows as much as I do. Just try that line on me.
I have other lines for you. Trust me. Well, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret. It's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
I haven't felt anything like that.
Really?
Maybe it's
because
just
I was
you.
watching you wolf down food the other day, and I thought, ooh, it's a good thing she gets a lot of exercise.
I think you're exaggerating.
I suppose it could affect women differently from men. I've never asked. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
Nightmares, yes, I know what you mean. Remember I had that one.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life.
Oh, how nice.
They're just more sensitive, I suppose.
Okay.
Everyone ends up the same, though.
Need water.
Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
His time has come? Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good.
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take. The taint, it's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
So I'm going to die.
We are all going to die. When Duncan told me, I was angry. He put his hand on my shoulder and said this. It's not how you die that's important. It's how you live. And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. And there you have it.
Huh. I never wondered that. I understand. No, I'm not going to say that. Seems high price to pay. or I feel betrayed. This is wrong. I mean, kinda. Like I said, informed consent, and I was never given the information to proper consent. I never actually consented to this. I never wanted to be a Grey Warden. I was just trying to not have myself and all my people killed. Okay, I feel betrayed. This is wrong.
You think if we asked for volunteers that Grey Wardens would exist? Maybe a few. You wouldn't be here. Neither would I, probably. And the Blight needs to be stopped. You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares.
The Blight
again.
needs to be stopped.
He told me that in private.
Like we said.
He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself.
Oh,
I
wow.
guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
Yeah. If this is all we have to look forward to...
We can look forward to ending the Blight. That's what's supposed to make this worth it.
Good point. Yeah. Alistair disapproves. Okay. Sorry, Alistair. Go disapprove, but I gotta be me. Yeah, Queen Anora is out here somewhere. Room, dog, Morrigan. Anora's room right next to mine, okay. I can go say hi to my dog. And maybe speak to Morrigan. Hello, puppy. Yay, okay. What's a book? The Banorn's Role in Ferelden Politics. Okay. Again, I'll open it long enough that if you want to read it, you have time. There we go. I mean, if you want to pause the video and read it, you can do that now. I'll give you enough time to pause it. And then close it. So back up 10 seconds. And I'm going to talk to Morrigan first because she's right here. And then I'm going to go talk to Anora.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. I await your command.
No, never mind. Okay. No new things to say to her. I'll go talk to Anora. The Headless Woman. I think it's still weird that she's headless.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me.
Yes, it is.
I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne.
I don't think I'm as important as you believe.
No? You're a Grey Warden, and despite the fact that my father will paint himself as the only one who can protect the country from the Blight, it is not so.
That's true.
Secondly, you saved Arl Eamon from a plot that no doubt had its origins in Hal's sick little mind. People will not forget that. You are competent and powerful, and in the right place at the right time. Used to your advantage, these things could bring you far.
Okay, so what's in it for me? Are you proposing an alliance?
That is exactly what I am proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot.
Okay. Should I propose the marriage? Why not simply marry Alistair, the best of both worlds?
Ignoring that the man looks so much like Cailan, my recently dead husband, if you're
his brother.
My main fear is that he might govern like Cailan as well.
You mean
And are you so
letting
truly eager to pawn the lad off on me anyway? I rather got the sense that you two might be.
That's not your concern. Yeah. You've never heard of a political marriage? I mean, yeah. So he'll marry you, and I'll be the royal concubine, I guess? I don't know if I like that role. This could be the end of our relationship, but that's, again, sacrifices need to be made to save the world, which is what we're doing.
I see. So be it then. Alistair does have Therin blood. It is the one thing I do not have, truth be told. A union might be considered a compromise, but is this something Alistair even desires?
What Alistair wants is not important. I mean, it's true, but I think I could convince him. Yeah.
Let me say this. If Alistair is willing to stand back and allow me to continue governing the nation, then I would be willing to have him as my king. It is my understanding that governing does not appeal to him anyhow. If that is so, this is a compromise I can live with.
All right. Here we go. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. I will speak to him then.
Do so. I will be interested to hear what he has to say.
Okay. So I gotta talk Alistair into becoming the king as a puppet to Anora. You know, once they have ascended the throne, they can work out the details then. They can fight about it. That's not my concern. Which sounds a little callous, I know, but that's how it is. Alistair does not have these big picture things in mind. Okay. I want to go into the town, which is main entrance. Okay. So right and down and out.
His lordship didn't bring Lady Isolde with him. I wonder why.
Because she's dead. Is that Alistair? No, it's a knight. With Wynne. Let's see what Wynne says about all this.
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's on your mind?
Huh. Have you changed your mind about Alistair and me? I don't remember what her mind was before.
I have watched you for a time, and perhaps I was wrong. There seems to be something special between the two of you.
Yeah,
he seems
about to
less
end.
guarded when in your company, allows himself to relax, and he seems genuinely happy.
Well, I am happy with him.
I think I was too harsh in my judgment before, and
Oh, you thought I
am
was just
sorry.
using him. I was deeply insulted. You wanted the best for both of us. Yeah, I got a letter. Give her that.
What you have may not last forever. Death and duty may part you, but love's worthiness is not diminished because of that. I should have seen this before. Instead, you learn to cherish every precious moment that you spend together, knowing that it may be the last. And for those of us watching, well, it brings warmth to these old bones to know that something so beautiful can be found in the midst of chaos and strife.
Okay, into Denerim. Let's take Liliana, because I need a thief. Oh, I am a rogue. I don't need her. Take Alistair.
Yes.
And a wizard. How about Morrigan again?
Indeed.
I think this will be pretty much my core group from now on. I don't know how much fighting we're going to be doing in town, but here we go. So, no, wait. So I was just checking the time. All right.
Have a care where your eyes linger, Alistair.
Yes, well, don't worry. It's not what you think.
I see.
I was looking at your nose.
And what is it about my nose that captivates you so?
I was just thinking that it looks exactly like your mother's.
I hate you so much.
Hmm? What?
Never mind.
That was... Okay. Okay, let's see if I can find these people who I think are at the tavern, which I think is on the other side of the road. Where's the Nod Dome? Well, there it is. I don't know why I can never find it.
Of course.
Oh, wait. Quest mark. Oh, wait. Here's one of the people. This is Sighard. Okay, I'm going to tell him about his son.
Whoever you are, Wait. I know you.
Yeah,
my son
Warden.
described you in great detail.
Oh.
He tells me that I owe you his life.
I would leave no man to suffer at Arl Howell's hands.
When I saw my poor boy's legs, I only wish Howe still lived that I might tear him apart myself.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I would bring troops against his son. But Oswin tells me Thomas had no part in his father's depravity. Is there anything you would ask as a reward for saving Oswin?
Yeah, support me in the Landsmeet. All I want is for you to speak out against Loghain. Yeah.
Thank you again. Know that I will stand behind you at the Landsmeet with all the support I can muster. In
Awesome.
fact, I am taking my supper today with Ban Reginalda of the White River Bannorn. I'll speak with her about this at once.
Thank you. I think there's another one. Yep, over here.
Again tomorrow.
One of the, oh, there she is. That is, who's that? Anne Elfstana. I think I need to talk to her too. Oh, I was asked to give you this. Give her the ring.
This is Ermenric's. Explain yourself. My brother would no more part with this ring than with his head.
Emmerich asked you to pray for him. You might ask Loghain. Ooh, that's a terrible thing. He needs your help. What is it? He's there in the dungeon and he's like insane, right? That was the crazy guy?
He's alive then? Please, if you have any news of my brother, I would hear it.
He's in the dungeon of the Arl of Denerim's estate.
A dungeon? What? No. I will go to him at once. Someone will answer for this. Take this with my thanks. It has been in my family since the War of Crowns, crafted for us by the Circle of Magi. An heirloom is a small thing compared to my brother's life.
Oh, she gave me. It doesn't say. I hate that. That it never says what. Oh, you know, I gotta sell some of these things. I got a bunch of stuff. I got too many things. Okay. I think this guy will sell things or buy things or something. Okay. And the market's right outside. So I am going to use some of this to make poisons. No. I need death root. Oh. Or toxin extract. I don't have enough of those. Death root. I only have one death root. And one toxin extract. Okay. I don't want enough moms. Let's see. I'm gonna go to Morrigan, who I believe can make greater health pulses. Let's see how many of those she can make. 2, okay. Let's run tree kit. See how many of those she can make. 1, excellent. Solarium potion. Get rid of some of these ingredients. Okay. So, I have a 5. I got rid of 5 things. Let's see what this guy will buy.
What can I get you, stranger?
Let me see what you have.
Right, I'll show you around.
Okay, tavern party. Let's see. Oh wait, does he have a backpack? He does not. Silk carpet. Okay, what have I got? Weapons. Get rid of that. No, he won't buy those. Buy them? No, he won't. Okay. Let's go to the market and see what you got by. His quest marker is just a set of stealing and manipulating things. Which I don't really care to do right now. Okay, let's go talk to these dwarves. Here he is.
Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road.
Show me what you have.
Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
Okay. I think he'll buy some of my stuff, right? Yes, he will. Okay, let's get rid of all these. I never use my bombs. I'm going to sell my bombs. They never really seem to do much damage, just like a couple of points to everybody. As cool as they sound. Keep an eye on poisons though, because I use those all the time. So some of the runes I'm going to keep and use. The gold bars though, these are gifts, so I'm not going to sell those. That's not a gift. Oops. Gift of a bowl. That's a gift for Stan. That's a thing for Win. Those are things I got to keep. These are all things I want. Okay. You know, some of these are like. Okay, Spirit Shard. These over potions and poisons. Fire Crystal. Potions and poisons. Cells, yeah. So some of these I need to keep. Trap Trigger though, right? That's for traps. So, which I don't make. No shard, also for traps. Deep Mushroom is for poisons. Okay. Alright. I think I'm done. Oh, I don't have the recipes for those. That's what it is. Okay, so I've got two of these things. Unrest in the Alien Edge. Queen Rose told you about Unrest in the Edge. She suspects Loghain and Howe have done something to greatly upset the elves. Of course they have. Let's go find out what's wrong with the elves, or what's up. What's up without them? Alien Edge is. Wait, what's this? Trencher Rose. Oh, yeah, missing in action. Let's go talk to her. I believe I found somebody. I'll turn in this quest.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Hey, quest completed. Oh yeah, Rexel. Oh, he was the crazy guy. It was Rexel. Okay. Fizzle's request. He's the one who's looking for a sextant, which I don't know where it is. Okay. And now let's go to the Alien Edge, which I believe is down this way somewhere. And look at the big map. There it is. Yeah. From to the left. So, how would I write all this part as a book, right? We spoke to two people who we met in the dungeons. Hey, the gate's open now. Right, because there's all these fetch quests that we're doing. We could mention the people we met in the dungeons. We could mention talking to the relatives out here. And they convinced them to support us in the Alien Edge. So we've got promises of support. you can see, you could mention something like, we gain promises of support, but we knew that, or I knew, or Janella knew, depending on what you're writing, first or third person, that such promises could vanish within moments or days, or at the morning's light, or as a matter of expediency if somebody else makes them a better offer. So it's not locked in until after the lands meet. Let it know that just because they've promised support doesn't necessarily mean they have it. So it may look like they have a lot of support, and that's a great way to go into some kind of big political thing like that, where they've gathered support, they've done favors for people, maybe they've blackmailed some people, maybe they've stopped other people from being blackmailed. Whatever happens, all these things, and they've got all the support from all the people. They go in there and they get betrayed immediately, right? The woman who says, yes, oh my God, or that guy who was saying, I'm going to support you, and I'm going to tell my friends to support you. Our Howl went to him and said, hey, sorry about the whole torture thing, but if you don't want it to happen to the rest of your family, support me. And the guy go, oh, well, crap, okay. She's going to be gone after this. You'll still be here. So, yeah, could happen. And betrayal is always fun to put in a book, right? Because every time somebody thinks everything's going their way, it suddenly doesn't. And I think this is the Grey Warden. Yeah, this is the trap, where they're asking the Grey Warden friends to assemble the Pearl, but we already know about this because we went there and they attacked us and we killed them. And that was a great trap too, by the way, right? It's like, oh, hey, everybody seems to be against us, but here's somebody who's willing to speak out in favor of the Grey Wardens. And then it turns out, no, they're not. They're just trying to collect the bounties. Okay, so Alienage, where Janella is from. And I've got about 10 minutes left in the stream, so let's go home and see what happens. That's the Alienage. So, was this the one? I think this popped up earlier too, and I didn't see it, but I'm not sure. I'm going to go to the Alienage for now. I'll check that out later. There might not be anything there. Coming home after all this time. What? No. Here we are. And it crashes. Okay. This is a good time to end anyways. Okay. So I'm not going to try debugging this now. I'll reboot before next week and try to run this again. So there we go, though. Thank you for joining my stream. That was Dragon Age. I'm Pat Luther again, author of science fiction, fantasy novels. Let's see here. I'm going to go here, chatting. That way you just see me instead of the screen. Hey, what do you know? Yeah, like and subscribe to the screen. Buy my books. They're really good. Another one's about to come out, which is set in more of a world similar to Dragon Age. It's Yagmar the Barbarian, kind of a tongue-in-cheek, lighthearted, high fantasy. No elves, but there's lots of other interesting people in it, including a barbarian warrior and a bard and some friends. Got a wizard and a couple of warriors and a shape changer guy who you don't know anything about until later. Yeah, it's coming out soon. So watch for that. Probably in May. Maybe we're still working on setting the release date. Still trying to figure out the cover and some other things. So have a good day, and remember to like and subscribe, and thank you very much.